Hi, I'm Ben Murch.
And I'm Rich Brooks.
We're from Rodeo Games, and we're here to talk to you about our upcoming iOS title, Warhammer Quest.
Let's jump straight in with the controls. Here you can see we're panning around the scene using direct touch control. 2 fingers to zoom in and out. When I'm ready to move a character, I tap on him, which brings up the movement grid. Then double tap on a square to move.
You can see we've just uncovered a new room here filled with enemies. Snotlings, in this instance. Attacking works in the same way as moving, so you select your warrior, then double tap on a highlighted enemy.
Now we're going to move the rest of the group up into the fray. Notice how we're able to move all the warriors at the same time. It makes navigating dungeons that little bit quicker.
As well as melee attacks, some heroes can attack from a distance. With the Wood Elf Waywatcher selected, we can make a ranged attack on any of the targets that get highlighted in orange.
Once all our warriors have moved and attacked, it's time to end our turn and let the enemy have a go. During the monster's turn, bars will pop in and the camera automatically follows the action.
Let's finish this guy off with our dwarf. Good. Once you eliminate all the enemies on the screen, you'll be rewarded with loot. Weapons, armors, potions, scrolls, or in this case, a small weaver's patch. I'm sure we can sell that at a nearby village.
Okay, let's switch the video to our direct feed from the iPad and continue through the dungeon. Earlier in the week we asked people if they had any questions about the game. Let's take a few of those now. So Ben, what will all the playable characters be on launch?
It's a good question, Rich. We have the Marauder, the Dwarf Ironbreaker, the Wood Elf Waywatcher, and the Grey Wizard as your first batch of playable characters. And then available for downloadable content on day 1, the Dwarf Troll Slayer, the Warrior Priest, and the High Elf Archmage. A question we get asked a lot is, what devices will this play on?
So this game will work on iOS devices of iPhone 4 and up and iPad 2 and up.
Let's switch back into the hands-on video feed again, because the Grey Wizard is about to cast some spells.
You may have noticed these tabs at the bottom of the screen. These hold items, abilities and spells. You can swipe up on the tab to reveal more. We're now selecting Shadow Bolt. Then it's just like attacking. You double tap and cast on an enemy.
Okay, let's dive into a few more questions from people. So Rich, will there be daily quests like in the Hunters series?
Yes, we've got randomly generated dungeons, just like the original wargame of Warhammer Quest, which you'll be able to play all through the game. Another question was, will it be possible to see the dice rolls?
I mean, we don't see them physically in the game because it's all done under the hood. This is our digital take on the tabletop version of Warhammer Quest. So no, but they are there somewhere. So another question is, how long will it take to play through the main game?
So all in all, we've planned for the game to be around 25 to 30 hours. Another question is, what's the possibility of making it multiplayer?
So at this stage, we just don't know. I mean, we can't tell. We'd like to at some point in the future, but it all depends on a lot of things. So a lot of people have been asking about the items in the game. How many will there be?
So we've got hundreds of items in the game at the moment that can be quested for or bought from the markets and settlements. They are divided into 3 tiers of quality, much like the original board game.
And how many items can these characters hold?
So each character has got 12 slots. One more question, does Warhammer Quest have a permadeath mode?
Yes, it does. It has a hardcore difficulty setting, which means that once your character has died in a dungeon, they are gone forever, along with all their loot. Thanks for your questions. Check out our website, Facebook and Twitter for more info.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Warhammer Quest.